Hello and welcome to the video. I'm Jimmy the Mower and today we're going to be changing the gas struts on an Ifor Williams trailer. Okay, so we haven't had the greatest of time the last couple of days. As you can see here, I've got a gas strut in my hand. That's supposed to fit in over there, like this one does over here. But unfortunately, it's sheared off at the top and it's broken, it's rusted up and it came off. We had to take it off to be safe. So I had to get on the internet and order some new ones. Now, I was searching and searching and searching for the part number. Let me see, I've got on here the part number P1191. Right, and that's the part number that you need. This is specific to this trailer. It's a general plant trailer from Ifor Williams. I've got a few extras on there. 6-foot ramp, as you can see. It's a great big lump of metal, that is. It's really heavy, so without these working properly, it's very hard to lift up and down. So I was really after these. I really needed them, and I was struggling to find them, but I eventually got through. I'll put this down on the floor. I eventually got through to Alan Turner Limited, and they deal in trailer parts, and I ordered the parts from them on their website at about 1 o'clock in the morning, as you do when you're worrying about these things. And I ordered the part number 1191 and 2 gas struts, and I agreed the postage and whatever else, and they all came out and they arrived here the next day, well, the day after, sorry, and that is today. And I opened this up and I was quite upset really, because in the box, instead of having part 1191, I didn't have that. I had, if I can get one out, I had part number 1193. So, as you are tired, frustrated, fed up, I gave them a ring and I said, can I talk to somebody about gas struts for Ifor Williams trailers, please? And a very nice lady said, yes, of course you can, sir, you can talk to me. I explained which part number I'd ordered and what had turned up, and she said, well, let me assure you that the reason these have turned up is these are the ones for your trailer. It used to be called part number 1191 and now they're 1193, so I've sent these out. However, I left both numbers on the website, so people like you who are looking for the older ones will be able to find them. So how great is that? Fantastic customer service there from Alan Turner Limited. If you need any Ifor Williams trailer spares, give them a bell, because that's great knowledge, and I wouldn't have these without their website. So that's a little plug for them out the way. Now let's get down to changing them. Right, I think they're quite easy to fit, bolt top and bottom. Sorry, there's just this on the top and on the bottom. Your nut just goes on the end. I think it's a 17 mil. An M10 is it just goes on the end. These are pre-greased, pre-lubed, so that's great. You don't actually get the nuts either end with those, so that's one thing. And you don't actually get these covers, they're separate, but it doesn't really matter, does it? I can put these on. I've ordered these off the lovely lady on the phone, and these will be here tomorrow, so I'll probably make another video about how to fit these on there as well. So that's done, but that's all done. So I'm just looking at that, it's a bit wobbly, so that one's no good anyway. So that's the end of that one. We'll put that down on the floor. Now, before we fit this one over here, we've got one over on this side, and what they do, they work as a pair. So I think I'm going to replace them as a pair. I'll replace this one and this one at the same time, and then I'll take that one back to the workshop and we can test it, and if it's any good and it's got any pressure left in it, we can put it on the shelf, and if we ever have a problem like this again, we can just whack it on as a temporary measure until the new ones arrive. Right, I'll go and grab my spanners, nuts, bolts, whatever else I need, and come back and meet you here. So before we fit this one over here, I'll give this one a spray with some bulldog release spray, and we'll put that on, and hopefully that should penetrate over the next few minutes and make that a bit easier to get off. So we'll put that back in the trailer out the way, and then we've got here a 17 mil socket set. The 17 mil should just fit on there. If we have any trouble with that, I've got a 17 mil spanner as well, and I've got these Halford's advanced ones I use. They've got a ratchet on the other end. You can't put a lot of pressure on that ratchet, but with these, the nylock nuts, you've got to turn them all the way to the end, so once you've released it, they're quite handy. The same for the bottom, it's just 17 on there. The only problem we do have, or we may have, is on the inside we need to grab it with a 15mm spanner just so we can stop it turning. So we've got a 17 for the outside and a 15 for the inside. So that's those. Right, we'll go over to this side then, and I'll just get this one sprayed up with a bit of lube, and then we can put that in. So then, with a bit of jigging about, I've configured it like this. Same as the other one, this bit goes at the top. However, this is one slot over on mine, and I haven't got the time or the wherewithal to change this across. So if I put it in, one side fix this side and one side fix that side, it holds it vertical. If I change it round and put it the other side, look, we're on the slant there, so that might have something to do with why it's sheared off. So what I'm going to do for now is just put this one on as it is. We've ordered the gaiters. When the gaiters come and we've got a bit more time at the weekend, say, I can take this off, move it across and line everything up, and then hopefully that'll be fine. So before we tighten it up, see, now I'm worried with that on the inside, how I'm going to get the spanner on, really. Very tricky. I don't know if we can turn it round. Let's try that way. And how's that work? Yeah, we've got a bit of a slant again, really, haven't we? So how you get a spanner on that, I'm not 100% sure, but we'll have a go. If it's no good, I just have to turn it round. That's the problem with these things. Nothing's ever straightforward, is it? What have you got on there? 2 nuts, 2 bolts, that's it. So just give them a bit of a spray up, because we've got to get these off again in a couple of weeks, well, days, hopefully. Might be weeks, you know how it goes. We use nylock nuts on here. We use nylock nuts because otherwise you're messing around with washers and stuff, and you're just best off with a nylock nut. You can put the nylock on, and with the nylock on, it will hold it in place. And yeah, they're a bit of a pain, aren't they, to screw up, because once you've put them on, you've really got to keep moving them and moving them, but they do grip well. Right, let's see how we go with this then. I think I'll grip that with a 15 to stop it moving. Put a 17 on there. Oh. That's on easy enough, and that's done. We just need to get this top one on. Now how I hold that under there, I do not know. I'm thinking I'm going to have to change it round, I reckon. I'll probably have to undo this one again now to be able to do it. So yeah, maybe that's why it's broken then, eh? Because it's on the wrong way, and that's been on there since I bought this trailer brand new. It's never replaced one before. It was bought brand new a few years ago. I'm going to do that now, gives it a bit of wiggle room. So we'll have to turn that round and put that in there. Now we're working blind, but at least it went on all right, and this one go on all right. Let's get them tightened up again. Is that one done? Doesn't give you much wiggle room, does it? But we'll see. That's up nice and tight. Now hopefully, even though that's on an angle, it should still work properly, but these two have got to be moved over to here. Now what will be interesting is the way that one's fitted round there. I might not be able to get a spanner on it at all, and we might have to film that a different day and use a different tool to clamp it up and be able to get it off. So we'll just go over there now and have a look and see how it works. So, as I thought, this is fitted in there. We've got to get a 15mm spanner up in behind this ball. So if we look from this end, that end will be up there. We've got to get a 15mm spanner up in and behind there, and there's no room to get it in at all. So the only thing that we can do is leave it for another day, spray these up with some release spray at the back, so we can undo these 2 pins, take this out, put that back in and put this back in, which seems unnecessarily difficult to me really. You think it'd just clip on the outside. So we've come to change a gas strut, we've changed the gas strut, we've got the ramp working again, at least we've got a bit of like assistance with it, lifting it up and down, but unfortunately things haven't gone to plan and we've got a bigger job than we thought on our hands. So I'll just have to spray all this up and then we'll leave it for another day. So what a letdown that was then, eh? I can't believe it. We've got 1 gas strut changed, even though it's on the slant and that's not fitted properly. So those have got to come off. And this one over here, we couldn't even get off. You know, it's been a long day. We're in the middle of our busiest period. You can see how dry and dusty it is. Just look at the trailer. That's just from working a couple of days this week and the dust gathered on it. So I'm gonna have to just use it for the rest of the week as it is. We'll wait till the weekend and we'll fix it then. I'm gonna get back off home, have a bit of something to eat and a nice cold beer, I hope. Thanks for watching. Let's hope we have a bit more luck on the next time. If you've got anything to say, pop it in the comments section below. If you want to have a look at my website, jimandthemower.com, or follow me on all the social medias. I'm on everything going now, even TikTok, so you can have a look at that. Any advice or any hints and tips on what to do with these, just please let me know. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you on the next one.